Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Women Arise Initiative. My name is Kemi Adebayo. If you listen to our first episode, we talked about the powerful truth on why Nigeria needs her daughters. I also talked about why you as a woman, your voice matters. So like I said before, about 50% of the Nigerian population are women. That is why our voice matters. And it is important that we women go into leadership so that we can shape the kind of policies that is used to govern our nation. Our nation needs women who are willing to rise, contribute and lead in different areas of the society. But today, I want to talk about something that quietly stops many women from stepping into leadership, that stops them in making influence in their environment and their society, and then that also stops them from taking advantage of the opportunities around them. What is that thing? That thing is self-doubt. Self-doubt. Once a woman lacks confidence, a woman lacks the conviction, you lack the resilience, the encouragement that you need to go out and do what God has given you naturally to do. You know that you can fight for justice and fairness. You know that you are vocal, you can talk, you can speak for the voiceless, but fear has crippled you. Many women are intelligent. Many women are talented. Many women have ideas that could change our communities. Okay? That could change businesses and that could even change national conversations. But instead of stepping forward, they hold back. They hesitate. They shrink their dreams. They play small. Sometimes the voice of doubt sounds like this. Am I really qualified for this? What if people criticize me? Hey. What if I fail? What will people say? And because of these fears, many women never step into rooms where voices are needed. But one thing you should ask yourself is, what if you succeed? You understand? What if you succeed? Ask yourself, you are qualified. Tell yourself you are qualified. What if people say, and so what? Once you have the inner conviction that this is what God wants you to do, go all out. What matters is that God has given you the talent. It is between you and God. It's not between you and man. Remember the parable of the talents. God asked him, the talent I gave you, what have you used it for? The voice I gave you to speak for the voiceless. Did you use it? The intelligence I gave you as an advocate to advocate for those that cannot defend themselves. Did you use it? The gift I gave you as a doctor to help women, did you use it? To heal diseases, to discover cures for incurable diseases, cure for cancer. Did you use it? Did you use it? The gift I gave you, the opportunities are open to you. The connections I gave you so that you could go into government and defend fellow human beings. Did you use it? That is what your maker will ask you. He will ask you, did you use it? He wouldn't ask you about your fears. He wouldn't ask you about what people will say. Your maker will not ask you about what people will say. He will ask you, I invested talent in you. I gave you intelligence. I gave you a voice. I gave you wealth. I gave you connection so that you can use it to help those that cannot get to that position that you are in. To help the needy, to help the widows, to help the orphans, to help the voiceless, to help the sick. Did you use it? That is what your maker will ask you. Okay? So here is the truth. The truth is that every leader you admire has faced fears. The only thing why you see them as leaders, the only reason why you see them as leaders is because they have overcome their fears. So you also need to overcome your fear. You need to overcome your self-doubt. You need to encourage yourself even in the face of your fear. Confidence, they say, is not the absence of fear. Okay? Confidence is the decision to move forward despite my fears. There are many women in the world who stepped into faces that were traditionally dominated by men. And they proved that leadership is not about gender. Okay? It's not about gender, but about vision, about courage, and about competence. One inspiring example is Obi Ezekwesili, who served as Nigerian Minister of Education and later became a strong voice of accountability and governance. Her journey shows that when women step forward with conviction, they can shape important national conversations. But the truth is, leadership does not begin in government offices or national stages. Leadership begins inside your mind. Before you ever lead a team, start a business, or influence a community, you must first overcome the voice inside that tells you that you are not enough. Many women grow up in an environment where they are taught to be quiet. They say, keep quiet, women are not supposed to talk. Women are supposed to be in the kitchen. They tell you to keep quiet to avoid attention. They tell you as a woman, allow other people to take the lead. Allow the men take the lead. No. When God gave talent, He did not discriminate whether it's a man or a woman. He gave each and every one of us talent, and He expects us to use it. Sometimes society celebrates women more for staying small than for stepping forward. When a woman stays small, they celebrate her. They say that she's a homely woman or home material. No. That's not what your Creator wants you to do. The home is just part of your assignment. But that is not all your assignment. It's just part. It's a means to an end. It's not the end. Your home is a means to an end. It is not the end. But we all know that the world is changing. And the challenges we face today, the economic challenges we face today, the social challenges, the leadership challenges, requires the intelligence, the creativity, and the wisdom of women. So how do you overcome self-doubt? To overcome self-doubt, first of all, recognize your value as a woman. You have to first of all come to the place where you value yourself. Know that I'm a woman of value and that God has invested in me. He has invested some natural talent in me that only me has. There is no two of your kind. You are one of a kind. We can be similar, but we are never the same. Just like our faces can be used to recognize us, our voices, no matter how many we are, our voices can be used to recognize us. Our DNA can be used to recognize us. That is the same way in which your value is different from the next person to you. Okay? So you bring something special to the world. So aside your natural talent, you bring experience. We all have different experiences in our field of endeavor, in our field of life, in our walk of life. We have different experiences. So you have the experience that you bring to the table. You have insight, you have perspective that no one else has, that you bring to the table. You have your background, you have your journey, and even your struggles have prepared you to contribute something meaningful to life. Second, stop waiting for perfect confidence. You cannot attain that perfect confidence you are looking for. But start, even without your fear, start. Start that craving in your heart that you know will help humanity, that you know will contribute to the cause of life, to the cause of humanity, that God has been nudging you. He has been nudging you. He has put something in you. You have that nudging. You have that nudging. You have that desire. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to be a lawyer so I can defend the defenseless. I want to be a doctor so I can heal people, so I can help to care for people and heal diseases. I want to be a researcher. Whatever God is putting in your heart. I want to be an engineer. I want to go into the National Assembly. I want to contest as a governor. I want to contest as the first presidential candidate in Nigeria. It is possible. Whatever nudging is putting in you, and you know that you are going there not for selfish purpose, you are going there to help humanity, you are going there because you have a genuine concern for the situation, what we are going through in Nigeria. You have that genuine concern. You desire to bring forth a change, and God is putting it to you, but you don't know how to go about it. Start now to work it out. Start now to work it out. It's never too late. You can start to work it out. Start creating the map to get to your journey. Start creating the map. Work out the map to get to your destination. All things are possible. If you believe with God on your side, it's possible. So stop waiting for perfect confidence. Many people think that they must feel completely ready before taking action. But it's not true. The truth is that confidence often comes after you take the step, not before. When you take that step, then you are confident. It's like a child learning to walk. You know, he doesn't know, he's afraid to fall down. But you know, with confidence, you will rise, take the first step, fall down. You stand up again, take the second step, fall down. After some time, you will take 4 or 5 steps, you know, before you now fall down. Then gradually, with time, you will now perfect the steps. It's like that. You just have to take the first step. Even if you make a mistake, you fall. Try again, you don't give up. Before you know it, you become a master of the game, and people will start looking at you as if you are perfect. But you are not perfect, because out of that fear, you took the first step out of your fear. And with time, with God's help, you now perfected your skill. You perfected it. So the first time you speak in public, you may feel nervous. The first time you lead a project, you feel unsure. Am I sure this project will succeed? The first time you present your ideas, your voice may shake. You feel, oh, will they accept this idea? That is normal to everybody. It's normal. It's normal for me to start this YouTube series. It's confidence. It's confidence. It's normal to shake, but you just have to take the first step. So growth happens when we step outside our comfort zones. That's when growth happens. You step outside of your comfort zone, then you begin to grow. The third step to overcoming your self-doubt is by surrounding yourself with supportive voices. Mind the kind of people you surround yourself with. Surround yourself with voices that will encourage you, not people that will even enlarge your doubts. You already have your doubt, then they are not even enlarging it the more. They are saying, oh, see example of so person, he tried it, he failed. See example of so person. They are even now feeding your doubt. They are feeding the doubt fat. So walk away from such people. You know your desire, and you know that it's for the good of humanity. Walk away from doubting Thomases. Walk away from them. Surround yourself with people that inspire you. Even the little you are thinking, people that will even make it look bigger. You are thinking of building a bungalow, and they are telling you that no, bungalow is small, you can even do a 2-story. And you are like, oh, I'm even struggling to try and build a bungalow, and you are telling me I can go 2-story. You understand? So people that will even make you, they will even help you enlarge your dream beyond you. Those are the people you should surround yourself with. Surround yourself with people that are supportive voices. Sometimes the biggest obstacle is not external criticism, okay? But the people we listen to every day, the voices you listen to every day. Seek mentors, friends, and communities that encourage growth instead of reinforcing fears, okay? Even in your community, mind the kind of people that you surround yourself with, live around. Don't live among crowd that will draw you down. The fourth way to overcome self-doubt is to learn continuously. Learn continuously. Thank God, this era we are in is the era of knowledge. Knowledge is everywhere. It's just a click away on your Google. ChatGPT. Knowledge is a click away. You get all the information you need. Keep learning. Learn about people that have overcome very serious obstacles in their life. They face rejection, they face, opposition, they face all kinds of things, but they were able to overcome. Read about them, get inspired, get physical mentors that inspire you. There are some people you look up to. Try and connect with them, hear their stories, and it will inspire you. So learn continuously. Education and learning build your confidence. Okay? So the more knowledge and skill you gain, the more prepared you feel to step into opportunities. And finally, take small but bold steps. It can be small steps, but let it be small but bold steps. As you take those small but bold steps, you should know that you may not be able to change the whole Nigeria tomorrow. Okay? So you may not be able to change the entire nation tomorrow, but start where you are. Speak up in a meeting. Start the business idea you have been postponing. Volunteer in community leadership. Share your ideas publicly. Every step you take expands your confidence. Remember this: many of the opportunities you have been waiting for, they don't wait for perfect people. They don't wait for perfect people. They are waiting for courageous people. The Bible talks about Gideon. Gideon was very timid because the enemy has harassed them over many years. So he became timid. And when God told him that he was going to use him to attack the enemy, Gideon felt timid. But what did God tell him? God told him that he should be courageous. So the world is not looking for perfect people. The world is looking for courageous people. Courageous people that know their God. Because you must also know your God. You must know who is behind you. So as we continue this journey together on this YouTube channel, my hope is that more women will begin to believe in their ability to influence, in their ability to lead, in their ability to contribute to the progress of our nation. Nigeria needs women who are willing to step forward. It does not need perfect women. It does not need fearless women. But we need women who are willing to try, women who are willing to learn, women who are willing to grow and to lead. So before we end today, I want to leave you with a small challenge for this week. Ask yourself this question: where in my life have I been playing small? Ask yourself and be sincere. Where in my life have I been playing small? You have been trying to hide yourself. You don't want to be seen. You don't want to be seen as the odd one out. You don't want to be seen as the one that is too vocal. Oh, she's always going against the general plan. If the general plan does not align with what God is telling you, so you can stand out and be different as long as you are sure God is leading you. Okay? Where have you been playing small? Ask yourself and be sincere to yourself. Is it in your career that you have been playing small? You don't want to be known in the office. You are hiding yourself. Oh, I don't want them to know that I'm good in this job, and all that. So you are trying to hide yourself so that you don't want, bad belly. So you avoid being known that you are good in that job. Is it your business ideas? You are trying to play small. Your education. Probably you are married and your husband just has a school cert. You have done your BSc, you want to go for masters and probably a PhD, and you are like, oh, my husband just has a school cert. How can I be a PhD and my husband has a school cert? No, it doesn't stop you. Go ahead for your PhD. But you can also encourage your husband to go further. But if he doesn't want to go, there's no problem. As long as it's not disturbing you, go ahead and have your PhD. There's no crime in it. There's no crime in it. Go ahead. In your education, you don't have to play small. If that is your desire, go ahead and have your PhD. But try and encourage your husband. But it doesn't really matter. We've seen illiterate marry educated women. As long as the man can provide. That is the major part of the man. As long as he's a provider. Doesn't disturb. We've seen Igbo men marry PhD. Igbo men that are rich, they marry PhD, they marry doctors. So go ahead and get your PhD and go ahead and become a professor. Your husband having a school cert doesn't disturb you. Where have you been playing small? Is it your community involvement? When you see that what they are doing in the community is not okay, you decide to keep quiet because you don't want them to look at you as the one going against them. If what they are doing is bad, God has given you a voice. Say it out because it will affect your children. If what they are doing is bad, it will affect your children. Speak out. Don't keep quiet. So today, choose that one small action that will move your plan forward. You have a plan now. So that one action that you will take, it may be a small action, but it will move you forward. Probably you are in school, you need to start reading in the night to do better in your exams. Start from today now or tomorrow. Start reading. Okay, create a timetable. I want to read 2 hours every night to improve on my grades. I want to go for this exercise. Register in the gym every morning. I want to reduce my weight. Start small. That one small step that will move you forward. Start today. It may be a conversation that you need to start that will move you forward. Start it. It could be a new opportunity or a decision you have been delaying to take. You needed to take a decision and you have been delaying. Probably you need to break a relationship and you have been delaying. You know that this relationship is taking you nowhere. The guy has just been collecting your money. He has been doing a lot of things. You know that the relationship is leading nowhere. He promised you marriage, but there's no marriage. And he has just been sleeping with you. No marriage in sight. Why are you delaying? Break it. Take that decision. Break it. Take a step that will move you forward. Trust God for a better partner and stop holding on to a failure. Take that step that will move you forward. Because every woman who decides to rise becomes an example of another woman who is watching. So as you rise today, remember that you have been watching other people, and as you decide to rise today, other people too will watch you and they will get inspired. They will also decide to rise. Okay? So if this message encouraged you today, please share this episode with another woman who may need to hear it. Okay, share it with another woman. And also remember to subscribe so you do not miss the next episode. Thank you.